all, I do want to say that everybody has been absolutely crushing the Summer Flex Challenge, which has been amazing. I am just blown away by everybody posting like all day, every day, which is amazing. Lots of meals, giving me ideas for meals, which is awesome. So hopefully everybody's enjoying that, enjoying a little bit of the accountability that comes with that, which is really one of the biggest pieces of it, just to kind of foster that, community and some more accountability with, the different things that we're focused on. And they seem like simple things, movement, mindfulness, posting a meal, but they do take effort, and it takes kind of, it is a challenge, especially the gallon of water. I am finishing up my afternoon water here. It has a little residue from my greens drink this morning. Let me just pull the questions up here. The first part that I want to chat about today is I had a lot of people asking questions about finding their maintenance calories and how to go about doing that, and how to kind of set your macros and things like that, both from just a starting off standpoint and then also from a post fat loss phase or post diet maintenance. So the biggest thing to realize here, and I did post the article yesterday, how to go about reverse dieting, what metabolic adaptation is. So if you haven't read that article yet, there is a lot of information in there. There's a lot of potentially new information for a lot of people. So don't feel overwhelmed by it. Those are I basically wrote out this whole article so that we could talk through these things as we go over this course of the next month. Metabolic adaptation is a kind of a thing that it might be a newer term to people. So talking through that, what that is. And so any questions that you do have as you go read the article, if you haven't already, if you go read it this weekend, you can add questions in the comments and we can talk through them over the course of the next few weeks. I'm sure there'll be questions that will arise. But the biggest thing that I want to get across today is just realizing that, first of all, finding your maintenance calories post fat loss phase is a little bit different than it is initially before you would go into a fat loss phase, or when you're just trying to figure out like what your maintenance is. Because it's kind of like a different beast, so to speak, when we're talking about coming out of a fat loss phase, especially if you've lost a good amount of weight or body fat. I kind of talk about this in the article, how your body has adapted that, right? So there's a few things that have changed over the course of that dieting phase that have really changed your maintenance. And also right after that diet ends, your maintenance will be a little bit different than what it would be pre-diet, and then also after you've reversed diet. So I won't get into all the specifics right now because that is laid out in the article, and we can talk more about that as questions arise. But the biggest thing to realize is that it is a process. It's a process of understanding what has happened with your body when you've lost weight. This is something that a lot of people used to refer to as having a broken metabolism, or things like that. And as I said in the article, that is not a real thing. It's really just metabolic adaptation. And it's actually a normal part of losing body fat, losing weight. It's what your body does in response to you losing body fat.